Namaskar, Adab, Shastrikal और Khushamdeed. Very, very good evening to all of you people. This is your master teacher Harsh PM who is going to talk about top universities across the world who are giving absolutely 100% scholarship for your free, absolutely free of cost education. Yes, you are hearing it right. And these universities are some of the best universities of the entire world, according to based on the rankings of QS World Ranking. So in this today's session, I'm going to talk about all those top universities where you can get admission and how in fact, what is the criteria with which they intake the students, what is the deadline, and how you means what would be the eligibility criteria for getting into that scholarship domain. So let's get into the video to start this video and see what information do I have for you. So here we go. But before starting the video, if you have yet not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel and let's get started. Now moving forward, so common fears of studying abroad is that first is that financial burden is the common issue and the second is homesickness. Now in these two common scenarios, student is very much tensed or perturbed that whether I will be able to go to foreign colleges or not, and how will I be able to manage things, because the financial burden is undoubtedly the biggest problem. In fact, the homesickness might not be that great, but in fact, for this, the student might be even able to come up with this. But financial burden is something which a student, which is the nightmare for a student. Now, how you can study free, absolutely free of cost in abroad countries. So here we start. At number 8 position, we have Yale University. Now, to just give you some detail about Yale University, this is a college in United States of America, established in 1701. It's a private university, mind it, it's a private university, but it has got a world QS ranking of 23, all world ranking of 23. It has got an international student ratio of around 24%, means out of every 100 students studying on the campus, 24 of them are international students. Next is, their tuition fees is 58.6 lakh rupees per year. Now you are hearing it absolutely right. Their tuition fees per year is 58.6 lakh rupees. That amount of fees is probably not charged by, I have not heard, at least in India, that even any of the university or college does charge this much fees for their 4 years of education. Forget about 1 year of education. In India, I have not seen any undergraduate course except medicine. I have not seen any course charging 58.6 lakh rupees. So, and this is the nightmare for most of the students. But do not get worried. So here, Yale does offer scholarship, financial aid. Yale does not offer merit-based scholarship. All financial aid is awarded based on demonstrated financial needs. So they do not offer any scholarship based on your academic performance. Rather, they give you scholarship based on your financial need. So if you are financially very weak, if you are financially not able, and your candidature is very strong, Yale is willing to give you admission, then they will arrange the scholarship as well. Now here, the admission process is in need blind for all applicants. Now mind this word, need blind, means whosoever needs it, for them it is available for all applicants, meaning an applicant's financial situation does not influence their chance of admissions. So the chance of admission would not be perturbed because of your financial condition. If you are getting admission, if your candidature is very strong and you are getting admission, then does not matter that whether your financial condition allows you to study in Yale or not, they will arrange scholarship for you, and that is Yale scholarship. Now moving forward, now let's see what does this scholarship actually means, or how does it give you scholarship. So if your family income, mind this, family income for 1 year is lesser than 56.64 lakh rupees. So if your father or if your entire family earns less than 56 lakh rupees, then you would need to pay absolutely 0 rupees. You would be given 100% scholarship. Median scholarship, like most of the students do get 73.37 lakh rupees as a scholarship. In this 73.37 lakh rupees, obviously this tuition fees is included, and apart from that, your living expenses, your food expenses, your meal expenses, your insurance and all such things gets covered, and hence the scholarship amount is 73.37 lakh rupees. And what I feel that most of the students in India do not have this much of earning capacity. And how will they come to know that whether your earning capacity or your family's earning capacity is this much or lesser than this? You need to, or your parents need to submit their income tax documents, income tax returns, with which they will be able to validate that what is your family income. Next is, if your family income is between 56.64 lakh rupees to 87.14 lakh rupees, then you need to pay 79,000 US dollar. That is, nahi, this much is the amount of scholarship. Means 99% student do get this scholarship. And scholarship amount is 68 lakh rupees, means a very nominal amount, and that nominal amount is median net cost 1.3 lakh rupees. 1.3 lakh rupees per year you'll have to pay, and that's very, very, like 1.3 lakh rupees, that much amount means that much amount you pay even in India also, isn't it? So that's very much manageable. And if your family income is between 87 lakh rupees to 1.3 crores, then you need to pay 13 lakh rupees per year. Now here comes the big jump. So if your family income is above 87 lakh, then you need to actually start taking care of your education on your own. This is what Yale says. Fine. And then as you move ahead, your tuition fees or your financial need will reduce, and then your tuition fees will increase. So, but obviously if most of the students are coming in this background, they would be getting scholarships. Fine. Now moving forward, what is the application procedure for getting into this Yale scholarship? So first, all applicants must submit CSS profile, which collects detailed financial information to access your family's financial need. So that is required, like you need to give them all the details about your finances, your parents' income details. Applicants are required to provide tax returns and other relevant financial documents through the College Board's Institutional Document Service, IDOC. So IDOC is an official website of this college, and you need to submit all these details, with which after which they will verify it. If that document gets verified, you will be eligible. Fine. Now, what are the important dates? So for Yale, early action, US citizen and permanent residents, is November 1st. But for international students like you, early action would be December 1st. Fine. December 1st, 2024, and regular decision comes on February 15th, 2025. So if any student is planning to go, you should start working right now, because obviously it will take 4-5 months. And yeah, one more thing. There would be a lot of students who would be watching this video, and after watching this video, you would be convinced that, sir, I want to get into this college, or I want some help or some counseling with which I can get into Yale or all any of these top 8 colleges which I am showing you here, and you might be seeking some help. So let me tell you that I will be adding a link in the description box for that help in the counseling process, or I'll be adding that link with which you can get that counseling process from my team, and they will be helping you or telling you that whether your profile matches this क्या कहते हैं these colleges, and whether you will be eligible to get admission into this or not, or which colleges you should actually apply for. If you are thinking of going abroad, it should not be like that you will be applying only to 2 colleges or 3 colleges, or I will be applying only to Harvard and Massachusetts, because the selection percentage of these colleges are not that high. But if your intention or idea is to get into any of the college of abroad, I have to study abroad, if that is the thing, then you can actually get a lot of idea from our counselors. They will be helping you out, and that counseling would be done on just a nominal fees, which is not that great, not that high compared to the fees. It's very negligible. So I'll be putting that link in the description box. In that link, you can just submit your details. You'll get a call from my team, and they will help you out with all the college details and the counseling process. Fine. Now moving forward, I'll be adding it after this session, so don't find right now, but after this session, you'll be getting that in the description box. Next is Princeton University. This again is in a USA. 1746 is the founded year. Private institution this is. Has a QS World Ranking of 22, and 23% international students are studying there. Fees is around 56.83 lakh rupees, as same as Yale University. Meets 100% of university meets 100% of demonstrated financial need with a grant aid, ensuring that students can graduate with a little or no debt. Now, if your family income is below 75 lakh rupees, you need to contribute 0 rupees, like you will be 100% free for the tuition fees. If your family income is between 65 to 87 lakh rupees, still you need not to pay anything. If your family income is up to 1.3 crore, between 87 to this, then you need to pay 11 lakh rupees per annum, something of that sort. And then moving forward, Now moving forward, application procedure. So here also you need to apply through their official website, that is PFAA, which available on Princeton's financial aid website. Applicants need to upload signed copies of their parents' most recent federal income tax returns, including all schedules, W-2 forms and other relevant documents, with which they can actually do that background verification that whether your financial need is real, which you are saying, or not. Next is financial aid forms and deadlines. So here, Princeton Financial Aid Application PFFA is November 9th and regular decision is February 1st. So, most of the colleges you'll get November would be the early decision time and February would be the regular decision time. This is what you'll get in most of the colleges. So, if you have to plan or if you want to go, you have to start working from now onwards, because this is March, April, students starts preparing for it, getting all the documents sorted, getting all the examinations done, taking the IELTS examination, taking the SAT examination, preparing for it, and then students actually do apply in the month of October or November, or sometimes even December or January, and then gets the decision by February. This is how it happens for most of the international colleges. Fine. Moving forward. Next is National University of Singapore, NUS. It is in Singapore, established in 1980, very new college, but still has got a tremendous and huge opportunity because it has moved very up in the world rankings. It has got a QS world ranking of 8. Can you just imagine? The college which got established in 1746 got a QS world ranking of 22. It has got QS world ranking of 8, established in 1980. It's a public university. It's a government funded university by government of Singapore. It has got a 36% of international student ratio, which is great. Next is, it has got a fees of 11.9 lakh rupees, roughly 12 lakh rupees. Although this fees is subsidized, because the original fees for this college is around 24 to 25 lakh rupees. Why I have written this subsidized fees, I'll tell you. So this is the fees per year. Now, if you have to study completely free here, then there is a scholarship called as NUS International Undergraduate Scholarship. Fine. But in order to get eligible to this scholarship, you need to be eligible to one more scholarship, which is called as MOE, Ministry of Education Tuition Grant Scholarship. Now, this tuition grant scholarship is being given by the government of Singapore. So first you need to be eligible for this. With this grant, the original tuition fees for this college, which is 24 lakh rupees, it will come down to 12 lakh rupees. Now, after your reduced fees of 12 lakh rupees, now you can apply for this NUS International Undergraduate Scholarship. And here, if you get selected, your 12 lakh rupees will also become zero. That is how you have to go for NUS. Fine. Now, how would that happen? Open to all non-Singaporean applicants with strong leadership, exceptional co-curricular and all such stuff. Scholarship provides annual living allowance of around 3.65 lakh rupees annually, one-time computer allowance of 1.1 lakh rupees, upon enrollment annual accommodation allowance of around 3 lakh rupees. Fine. So this is the amount which they provide, and obviously your entire tuition fees, 100% coverage of subsidized undergraduate tuition fees. After MOE tuition grant scholarship, recipient must take up the MOE tuition grant. So you have 50% of the tuition fees would be covered by MOE and 50% would be covered by the NUS International Scholarship. Fine. Now moving forward, what's the date? So only one common application is required. You don't need to apply separately for a scholarship. Only one application for the college and for the scholarship would suffice. Application period is from 1st of February to 19th of March. So here the good part is that still application process is remaining, but in this much remaining time, any applicant would not be able to apply, because if you have not planned well, if you have not seen the entire documents, not given the examinations in this much time period, you won't be able to make it. So it's better to apply next year. Now moving forward, Stanford University, a very famous university. It is in USA, established in 1891, private university. It has got a world ranking of 6, 25% international acceptance rate, fees of around 19 lakh rupees per year, pretty much subsidized compared to the Yale and Princeton, which has got 58, 59 lakh rupees. It has got 19 lakh rupees per year. And now, Stanford provides need-based financial aid to international undergraduate students. Aid packages may include scholarships and grants to cover tuition, room, board is meal, and other expenses. Fine. Now, you must specify your intention to apply for financial aid when you are applying for admission. At that time only, you have to show your intention that you intend to get this scholarship. Complete the CSS profile and provide necessary financial documentation and outlined by Stanford Financial Office. Next is CSS profile doc available on October 1st. So this is the October 1st when the applications will start, and applications do generally close in the month of December only. Next is University of Cambridge. University of Cambridge is founded in 1209. Can you just imagine? 1209, UK. It is a public university. Although, and it has got a QS World ranking of 5, international acceptance percentage of around 38%, which is pretty high. It has got a fees of 46.3 lakh rupees per year. Pretty expensive. Next is, these prestigious scholarships are for non-UK Ireland applicants. Fine. Scholarship name is Cambridge International Scholarship. Awarded based on academic excellence. Now please mind it here that this scholarship is based on academic excellence, not on the merit, not on the financial need. It is completely based on merit. And research potential. Financial status is not considered. And they are valid at any college. So if you get this scholarship, it is valid for all colleges. The scholarship covers university tuition and annual stipend for a single person and the immigration health surcharge. Fine. Next is application process. You need to submit an application for admission to the University of Cambridge by the funding deadline specified, specific to your chosen course. No separate scholarship application is required, just like the previous one. Here also you don't need to apply separately. Important date 3rd of December 2024 and Tuesday 7th of January. These are the two important dates, early deadline and the regular deadline. Fine. So most of them have November, December and January, February. That's it. Next is Harvard University, a very famous college of USA. Established in 1636, private college, 4th ranking QS World ranking, 27% of international students. Fees is around 50 lakh rupees per annum. Next, Harvard College offers need-based financial aid to all admitted undergraduate students, including internationals. The aid can cover 100% of tuition, room, board and other expenses, so that is possible. Financial aid is the same for all students regardless of nationality. So it's not like that they will be considering more to the US students and or they will be inclined more towards an US student and not to international. It's not like that. Next is eligibility criteria. If a family's annual income is below 85,000 US dollar, which means 73.66 lakh rupees, then the student pays nothing for tuition, room or board. You don't need to pay anything. Only one condition, that you need to get admitted to Harvard. So first, if Harvard gives you admission letter that okay, now I am willing to take you in, then you don't need to actually pay anything if your family income is lesser than this. Isn't that super great? You just need to secure the admission. Families earning between 85,000 to 150,000, that is 73 lakh rupees to 1.3 crore rupees, they need to pay 10% of their income. 10% means like if you are earning, say for example 1 crore rupees, your parents or your family is earning 1 crore rupees per year, then you need to pay 10 lakh rupees, 1 crore 10%, 10 lakh rupees per year as the contribution fees, otherwise nothing. And then moving forward, if your income increases, then you need to pay in that proportionate format. Now moving forward, what is the application process? Same. You need to submit the CSS profile. Harvard requires tax and financial documents to be submitted through the college board IDOC service after completing the CSS profile. This is the admission profile. This is the taxation and all financial data collection profile. Then required documents include parents and students' 2025 tax returns, business documents and trust or estate documents with translations if needed. Cool. Now moving forward, what are the important dates here? So restrictive early action is November 1st, regular decision is February 1st, as like normal, where what happens to most of the universities. Next is University of Oxford at number 2. It is a UK university established in 1096. It's a public university funded by government. World QS ranking of 3. Acceptance of 41% international students. Can you just imagine that? 41%. Pretty huge. It has got a fees of between 40 lakh rupees per annum to 66 lakh rupees per annum. Pretty high. Now the scholarship available here is Reach Oxford Scholarship. Scholarship supports undergraduate students from low-income countries who face financial, political or educational barriers to studying in their home countries. Now, it covers all subjects in the course listing except medicine. So, medicine is not covered here in Oxford. The scholarship covers course fees, provides a grant for living expense and includes one return airfare per year. Next, eligibility criteria is Oxford who demonstrate outstanding academic ability, financial need and social commitment. So, they are having this criteria of academic ability, financial need also is there. Now, Applicants should not have opportunity to pursue degree in their home country due to financial, political, or educational limitations. This is a requirement. So then it becomes tough for a student to go to Oxford. Additionally, they are expected to return to their home country after completing their studies at Oxford. This is the only college who has put this condition that the student must return to their home country after completion of their education. Otherwise, no other college has put this condition. Next is important dates. So to apply for an undergraduate course at Oxford, submit your application, UCS application, by 15th of October. This scheme is only suitable for candidates who have received an offer at Oxford. Now this is an important part. So Oxford is again the only college where you can apply for scholarship only after you get an acceptance letter from University of Oxford. Means before getting accepted, you won't be able to apply for scholarship. This means that whether will you be getting a scholarship or not, you will come only after you get an acceptance letter from University of Oxford. So this is a condition having put by only the Oxford University, not like we have not seen any other university till now in these top 8 list. Fine. Next is, if offered a place by 2025 entry, apply for the scholarship by 12 February 2025. Okay, so again, if you are applying for 2026, you need to apply by 12 February 2026. Selection occurs in March 2025 with results announced in April 2025. Okay? Now, the number one college, the king of all the colleges, that is Massachusetts Institute of Technology, located in USA, founded in 1861, private college, World QS ranking 1, international student percentage is 33%, good, impressive. Fees is around 54 lakh rupees per year. Now, here, a very beautiful line was written on their website itself that international students are considered for aid using the same process that we use for all applicants. We are committed to meeting 100% demonstrated financial need for the international students, just as we are for domestic students. Again, the same policy. Harvard, Stanford, and MIT. They follow almost the same procedure. They don't discriminate between the nationalities. Okay. Now, moving forward, what are the benefits? Now see, read this point. About 58% of our undergraduate receives MIT scholarships. About 58% means more than half of the students of studying at MIT, they do receive financial aid. Next is the median MIT scholarship was this much in 2023-24, means 57 lakh, roughly 58 lakh rupees median. Means the most of the student who have received the scholarship out of this 58%, that amount was 58 lakh rupees around, and the fees for this college is around 54 lakh rupees, means more than the tuition fees. Means most of the students of this 58% have got their tuition fees waived off. Isn't that super great? Next, MIT offers tuition free education for students from families earning under $200,000 per year. What is this? 1.74 crore rupees. 1.74, this comma is according to millions. If you convert this in rupees, it is 1.74 crore rupees. As an annual income, if your family annual income is lesser than 1.74 crore rupees, you will get scholarship. And obviously in India, this is not a normal salary, not a normal earning of a family, isn't it? So the chances of getting scholarship for Indian students is very, very easy, becomes very easy. Next is, what is the application process? Same, CSS profile needs to be created, tool provided by the college board to help determine whether the student is eligible for a need-based MIT scholarship. So you need to fill all detail on that college board. Submit parental tax returns or income documentations on the college board's secure IDOC platform. IDOC platform is common to most of the US universities. Now, early action is November 30th. Regular action is February 15th. As like all the colleges of USA, you apply for both admission and financial aid. Here you need to apply separately for admission also and financial aid as well. Fine. So now, ladies and gentlemen, that was all about this counseling, better counseling, and you need a guidance that in which college you should apply, or if you want to apply to all these colleges and you want to study abroad, absolutely free of cost, and you need help on that. I will be putting a link in the description box with which you can book your counseling with our counselors for a very nominal fee, and they will be helping you out in knowing that in which college you can go and in which of these colleges your eligibility would actually match, so that you can get an idea that whether you'll be able to study in these foreign colleges absolutely free of cost or not. Fine. With this, it's time to say a goodbye. See you all in the next session. Till then, take care, and do let me know if you need any other further video, any other further topic to be covered by me, do let me know in the comment box. With this, myself, Harsh PM, signing off. See you all in the next session. Bye-bye.